With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Baltimore Ravens. It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47, -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The NFL's leading rusher in 2019 and 2020, Derrick Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down.
A gain of 2.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Now it's Jackson. That one into the hands of Flowers. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And shutting him off now open field. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. 3rd and short, so didn't need much, but got a little extra on the backside. Nice run.
Chewed up the yardage, didn't he? To me, that was offensive line with leverage, good blocking angles, taking on a stacked defensive front. And once they chopped that little hole in the beginning, he took it and ran with it.
And just the 3rd play from scrimmage, wanted to avoid the 3-and-out and did just that. That's good for a Raven 1st down, 15 yards there. Our first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter, because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And the Niners are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Back to throw, Purdy. And that throw behind his man. He missed him, incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
And darn right, they did something to disrupt that timing.
Purdy now to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll bring up 4th down.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one goes for 30 yards.
First and goal, San Francisco.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Well, down here near the goal line, you don't think of a cornerback in run coverage, but he made the stop.
Yeah, most of the cornerbacks we know, they want to be those pass defenders and take away one half of the field. But the best ones in the game are the complete cornerbacks, able to tackle and run support, as we just saw there.
Again, McCaffrey. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. So stuff for no gain on 2nd down brings up a pretty interesting 3rd from this distance.
I'm throwing the ball, and I'm not even thinking about play pass. I'm going to let them know right away I'm throwing it. I'm probably giving my quarterback some room, sprint him out to one side or the other, and give him an opportunity. If it breaks down, he can take off and run for it.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Niners post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. On the option right is Jackson. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Now Jackson. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Jackson now. Makes a connection with his running back, Derrick Henry. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
At the 49ers 30-yard line.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. In motion left, Flowers. Jackson from the shotgun. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 17-yard line. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
Jackson. They set up the screen for Henry. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen at second down.
We change it. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the Niners 15-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson. A quick throw there is incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Eighth play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down. To throw is Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Isaiah Likely, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Ravens are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He was out there waving his arms. When you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? Here's a 1st and 10 now after they successfully drew him off sides. Throwing here, Purdy. That is caught. Downfield is Pearsall. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
First down, San Francisco.
Purdy looking to throw. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Once more, Purdy looking to throw. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Here's Purdy. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Brandon Ayuk with an amazing diving catch. And the Niners will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. That's caught. It's Flowers. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. Throwing out left and finding Likely. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Go ahead.
Jackson. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Second and 10. Jackson will throw again. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and get them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Purdy. That's into the hands of the rookie from Ole Miss. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, 49ers.
Purdy now to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Purdy sets up to throw again. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes that's quite a surprise to guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Back to throw, Purdy. He'll try and do this himself. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Now Purdy. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. We're in Baltimore. 3rd quarter action. 2nd and 10. Purdy from the gun. Pass caught by Pearsall. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from the lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. McCaffrey will score. Touchdown, 49ers.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the
somebody
end
play that trips formation. He's not playing that. Yeah, I need that though.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
That trips formation, that shit is like the hardest thing to stop.
Now a run here off the RPO, and he'll keep it. He'll get 5 out of
I swear, man, these dudes don't never fumble. But if I had Lamar Jackson and tried to take off and got hit, guarantee you I'd fumble.
Now it's Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
You gotta make a move. You gotta make it
First
happen.
and 10 at the 40-yard line.
What a shot. What a shot. Yo.
Jackson. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Nah, this is perfect. This is the formation I'm going to pick right here.
Tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Again, Jackson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
No, we changed it.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Now into the hands of Flowers. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
They've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. To throw again is Jackson. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
There's a 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding 2nd half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a 1st down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire 2nd half.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
From the 17, they work on 2nd and 10.
Hey, middle.
From the gun, Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. And this one too low. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10.
180. What a shot. Hey, come on. What a shot. Go.
Man, snap the damn ball. Like, what the fuck?
He'll try and do this himself. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back.
Yeah,
They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Here we go. This is 4th down.
Sit hot. 180. Sit hot. 180. You are X. You are X. What is shot? What is shot? Middle. Hey.
Here's Jackson. And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
it doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And the 49er hands team does its job. The tough one there.
Wonder
They certainly
that,
wanted that one. They needed
that
it.
R1 button.
Absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
No.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though
That button don't,
it
it don't always work.
If they can get these stops on defense,
they want you to fumble. You go for
lost.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
Speaking of fumbling,
that
conservative on me.
32.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't want this dude to get the ball back. Absolutely not. At all.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 3rd down and 1.
Man, you saw that. You saw it.
Get set. Run around, set.
A handoff running right.
Ain't really expecting that, though.
And he will have the Niners 1st down.
You saw that BS.
That'll be the one that seals the victory.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say,
I don't be caring about ranked games, but I do what they always do. Do what they always do to me, like take a knee. They always do to me.
He's in big trouble.
I be trying to work on shit, but you can't do it.
And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay. Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback because everybody was up with the line.
Damn, man.
He just didn't go for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have
it. Accelerated clock.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a
straight
hostile
minutes.
atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at EA Sports.
Yeah, I need another one.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the LA Chargers.
I hope this dude play a lot of the trips, formations. That's what I need to work on.
Northern California visits Southern California.
I need to work on
Niners
that.
and Chargers, off we go from LA. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Go.
On the ground, this is Amari in Hampton. And good running there as he'll take this all.
Yeah, see, trying to work on pass defense, right? So I'll be trying to work on pass defense. Then I get those opponents to want to run the ball. Can't be mad though. I run the ball too. So I'm trying to work on the pass defense.
From the 50, here's Herbert. Now he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Keon White got in there for the sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Herbert now. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. It's now 3rd down.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, Ram. Coleman trips right. 59. Ready.
Now it's Herbert. To the right side and intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing here, Purdy. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. That's sacked by Khalif Mack. Well, the very first thing they told us, Charles, was we need to apply pressure early, and I would call that early pressure a nice sack to start the game.
And on the other sideline, I just have this image in my mind of the head coach on the headset with the offensive coordinator. asking him if that's exactly what he saw in his mind when he called that play. And if so,
Oh, okay. No. One of these mid-blitz guys.
Giving up back-to-back sacks, something has to change.
Damn mid-blitz.
And they can't wait to halftime to make an adjustment.
Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again, 3rd and long now. Here's Purdy. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive they started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll go for it. Here's Purdy. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off.
I ain't gonna learn much in this game either because he's starting to piss me off. So I'm playing for real. Coach, yeah. Yeah.
Crowd right, crowd right, crowd right. 5-9, 5-9. Set.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game. But in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
Set. Set.
Herbert going to give to Hampton. Some strong running at the 20. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
At the 17-yard line.
Set. Cap it, cap it, cap it. Go. Crowd right, crowd right, crowd right. Set.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And this is caught. He's got a touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Chargers will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Don't work right. Shit.
Down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field
Guess I should
position.
play.
Like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
And for the extra point, Cameron Dicker. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead.
It'd be funny. I'll play man coverage and I'll be thinking it's the right call and it get toasted.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away.
I don't understand, but figure that out.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more bonus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25.
We go, boy. 8. We go. Yellow. 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 Hop.
Purdy looking to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
A gain of 8 yards.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Yeah. Everybody sitting that mid-blitz defense.
The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter. As they've got it with
I ain't worried about it. I know how to beat
coming
that shit. Pretty easy, actually. I actually got it. I got that defense, but I don't never use it. I don't really like to run. I don't like to run what everybody else be running. And I've seen that play so much. I think he's about to run it right now, matter of fact. Yeah, hold up. Man.
Back to throw, Purdy.
Oh, man.
Tries to force it in, and it's
Okay.
Derwin James with a play. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD.
You can handle that.
Excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Extra point up and good by Dicker, and that'll make the score 14-0.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
I got the shotgun.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position. It's actually utilized more of a scat back in this spot because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. But he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put in.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. Now Purdy. Got a man, that's Ayuk. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. 11 yards for number 11.
A nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. He's got Ayuk once again. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down. Once more, Purdy looking to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Here's 2nd and 10. Purdy now to throw. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's a game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
Purdy on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. On 1st down, it's Hampton. And he stopped immediately there. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And he'll just get rid of it. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Go.
Here's Herbert. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
Purdy. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Purdy. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10. Again, it's Purdy to throw it. He finds his man, complete. That's Watkins. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San
Yeah,
Francisco.
this really pissing me off. I don't like the way he plays.
And the 49ers get a late score.
Bullshit ass mid blitz shit. So it's about to be one of them games. Another game where you can't fucking figure out shit. Guys play all cheesy.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it
I
off.
play him a certain way. So want to sit in mid blitz.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes, and you're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3 cut, balls out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off by a half step either way. They've got to find a way to get back in sync.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Herbert. He'll try and do this himself. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
On 4th down, Herbert. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off, and that will force a turnover on downs. Throwing to start the drive. Purdy. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring it down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And able to get this out to the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. So that about the shortest pass a quarterback can make, but it winds up going for a bundle.
Yeah, let's face it, in the stats, it sure looks like a heck of a throw, doesn't it? It's almost like in baseball when you get that little Texas leaguer that turns into a double. You would think that you hit it off the wall. Big-time play for him on a short little pass.
They'll look to throw now on first down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
How about the big guy there showing some agility? Just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
3rd quarter now from SoFi Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Touchdown, 49.
Leave that bum-ass mid-blitz shit alone, man.
23 yards for
That shit does not work on me.
And the 49ers are an extra point away.
Know how to beat that bum-ass play. I can't stand when people just sit in that punk-ass play.
And the coaches want to make you a tight end. You resisted.
Leave it alone, man. Better let it go.
Because they have the mismatch advantage.
Call me king for no reason.
They're probably faster. A defensive back, they're going to be bigger. Tight end is the new big-time position.
So all square here in this 3rd quarter.
I'm ready for this game to be over with, man. I swear, man. I hate playing.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Buddy.
The Charger drive about to get going. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain. But you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Back to throw here, Herbert. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
Crowd right. Let's go.
They snap it to Herbert. And that one's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
They'll work inside here. Hampton. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for them than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. It's a big part of their offense.
This is 2nd and 8. Herbert, quick pass out wide. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after
I feel like he about to throw me a pick. So he about to throw me one.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know nothing about that.
So they'll try to move the ball closer here on 3rd down. A field goal from this spot would be just inside of 60 yards, 59 to be exact. Here's Herbert. And this is intercepted.
Oh, man. See? That shit right there is what this whole channel is dedicated to. Getting pick sixes, baby. I knew he was going to throw me a pick, man. I could feel it. That's crazy. I'm just ready for this game to be over with.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice plays.
Sitting little cheesy ass plays. Madden always got like 2 or 3 plays that are just cheesy on offense and defense. And he sits in the one on defense. That mid blitz. I hate that damn play, man. I don't expect nobody's game to run straight up.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick six hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the 4th. Fresh off of 6 the other way, it's Herbert. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. But his pass is intercepted.
No wonder he said mid blitz all damn game. Ass. No wonder. No wonder he's sitting mid blitz all game.
He's not going to make anybody forget Darryl Green or Ron Woodson, but look at him lug that thing. He decided it was his. A lot of people might have thought about lateraling it there. No.
Wish he would fucking quit. Normally when they throw them type of picks, they quit.
A handoff left, McCaffrey.
Should have gave it to Galindo.
Line of scrimmage, just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
And for the defense, this is a spot.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about just dripping clock. I'm ready for this game to be over. I don't like playing people that just spam plays. We'll spam that play. I can't stand that mid blitz play. I can't stand that play. But I mean, it's all good. I'm not that guy. I don't really complain about what play somebody pick. I just don't like that play.
Purdy going to give it to Garindo.
It's been overpowered since last Madden. So you know how I feel about them plays. Yeah.
Defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it.
He running this shit again, man. Damn. Still ain't learned yet. God, man. Shit crazy as hell.
Here's Purdy. He'll try and do this himself.
That was smart. Yeah. Did something different.
Now that's a killer because you think you've got it absolutely covered, and then he hot-foots it out of there and picks up a first down. Drives you crazy as a defense.
Looks like you're exactly right. Looked like a for-sure stop on third, and then the tables turned.
I don't give a damn about
Fourth
that,
quarter,
man.
down to the final 2 minutes. And we
Hell
got a
no.
one-score game.
Hell.
Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And now they're inside.
Oh, yeah, I'm
the
running the ball
down to 9.
for the rest of the game.
Good gain there on first down, and it keeps him in a running situation.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively.
Online, man. Run that stupid ass play on me, man.
Ricky Pearsall, a 9-yard touchdown grab.
On that dumbass mid blitz. Don't run that bullshit.
A 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And a lead now up to 14.
Chargers 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Throwing, Herbert. This one finds McConkey. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need two of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
Crowd right, crowd right, crowd right. 21. Go.
Herbert. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And he goes down, but not before getting his inside the 25. 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
Go. Hey, Opie.
Now Herbert. Finds Johnston.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers. He see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well.
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Extra point try now from Dicker. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21.
Niners 28, Chargers 21.
So here we go, 45 seconds left, and things have boiled down to this onside kick. And it's the 49ers who recover it, and that ought to just about do it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48.
I like that run right there, Barger. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation. And taking care of the football, paramount. He got it done.
You're nursing that slim lead. You're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And, Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. From Southern California, so long, everybody.
Yeah. Blitz out. Running money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro call me slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue gel. 2 twin on me, Hessel and Grub. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got self. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. Be hate no glitz, I don't it. Take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red, most want it. Hold up, let me switch the flow. Just like a breaker, yeah, I'm addicted to dope. This a cold word, yeah, keep a in my coat. Money hungry, trying to give me some more. On our pack, this ain't talking down on Blitzes like he ain't the GOAT. If you don't agree, ask the streets and this 5L, you already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the globe. Got trying to snatch out my soul. Front and back pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of zeros. Running money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, got bro call me slow 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on a camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue devil. 220 on me, hustle and grub. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got self. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. This be hating no glitz, I don't. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Memphis, Spanish bad, most want it.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil John. The pick your me click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it, go drop with it. Do a step with it, put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me, I'm by myself. I do it so good, I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up? Got that fired up. What's happening? What's up? Got that in my cup. I can't think. I'm too gold. Don't know how the hell I'm getting home. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey,
straight from the back, posted in the act. Got to hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. On some John, VIP stats. Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping their fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm soaking up the game, I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't shorty what they call it. She said the pool palace, straight from Bankhead. I said you're good at it. What you do, you and your crew. They even got players and thugs doing it too. The more that the more it's looking smooth. It's nothing to a boss. I can two.
snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey,
Chillin' in the build. Yeah, we again. Bottles in again. Up the put it in the air. I'm throwing up the, let them know we in here. Yeah, brand new shoes, brand new. The old school, cause I'm feeling real cool. Yeah, I'm from the A, so I'm leaning and rocking. Snapping my fingers, then reaching for my repping my block. Straight from the deck. When you snap your fingers, shout it, gotta jerk your neck. On the best, we don't dead mess. I bet you can't do it like this. Yeah, I'm back to the track.
snap. 1, 2 step, then you gotta lean back. Yeah, this is how we do it. In the A-time.
And if you ain't know,
This is how it goes down.
hey, snap your fingers, but do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, hey.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Here's the former Florida Gator Eddie Pinheiro to get us started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion!
Lawrence looking to pass on the first play. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. Down the sideline he goes. And finally down at the 9-yard line. A big play there on the first play of the game. 56 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
Hey, Kill!
They'll run with Etienne. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense, because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
Hey, go! Dirty left! Hey, here we go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive?
Hey,
Here's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Etienne. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown.
Man, it's my play.
A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
26-yard line.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Now Purdy. incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw, Purdy. And that will be incomplete as well.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. Here's Purdy. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
23. 11.
Now Lawrence. He completes it to Hunter. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll make it 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 12-yard line.
Red on red.
A shotgun snap, and he'll give the ETN. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Well, they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. Anybody more Power Ranger. Also dangerous.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Hey, so go. Go. Mix. Hey, kill.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And able to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Whoa.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. Let's see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
18. Watch out. Yellow.
Purdy now to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Get set. 18. Watch out. Yellow.
Purdy. Open man, the former Gator. It's Ricky Pearsall. And this lines up a gain of 4 to the 41. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Go ahead. Yellow.
Once more, Purdy looking to throw. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 38-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right. And after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
Yellow.
Purdy looking to throw. Pass caught by Pearsall. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 more on that one and another first down. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield. They're understanding the coverages.
Yeah, you'll know.
They're finding the open holes in the defense.
You'll know when I'm playing for real because I'll just run the ball. I don't pass when I'm playing for real.
Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Here we go. 18. Yellow.
Throwing here, Purdy. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a 1st down.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. Back to throw again. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Play action. It's Lawrence. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Go. Hey, easy. Route. Hey, Soko, so high. There we go.
On play action, Lawrence. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Lawrence. That's complete to Travis Etienne out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Jaguars first down. A gain of 26 yards. And the Jaguars first down.
Lawrence with a quick throw outside. That's complete. And he's got this down to the 35.
11 more yards. That's another Jaguars first down.
30 left.
First and 10 at the
Go, let's go.
35-yard line.
They go play action with Lawrence. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Offense is moving a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Etienne up the middle. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Jags first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Rip, 20. Take right open. Hey, this.
Lawrence. Open man is Myers. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Throw right side, pulled in by Hunter. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the wall. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
Hey, go. 13, Lou.
Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Jaguars will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with great starting field position and 1 timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. Going deep here for Watkins. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Jaguars will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Well, Charles, it's so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting it out in jeopardy.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Hey, easy. Ralph. 13. Hot. Hey, kill.
Here's Lawrence. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now Lawrence to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. This ball caught by Strange. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. The big completion there, and he gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
Very heady football. That allows them the opportunity to go ahead and line up and kick one right before the half ends.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still
to make the
remain.
comeback.
Step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
I ain't going out like that. No.
A very one-sided first half. 17-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come, they're looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. And
man.
Get this back to the
It's terrible.
32-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Go. All right, let's go. Here we go.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Well, these are the situations that really test the defense, those sudden changes. They're already inside field goal range to start the possession. Their goal now, keep it to a long kick, if indeed they end up trying one.
And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 24.
8 yards on the big
Right open. Go. Let's go. Go.
third.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Oh, the ball comes out on a hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Hey, I'm gun. 11, Agate.
In motion, the tight end.
Silver.
They're going on fourth down. Lawrence. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the Niners are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down.
No.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now Purdy. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big 3rd down play there for the Niners. And even 40 yards. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Here's Purdy. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. Purdy will look to throw again here. The 20. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 14. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play. Then
and across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Brandon Ayuk, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. And he's got some space here. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jaguars are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown 1 play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Purdy. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Travel like a dawn, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, they landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, involved in Japan.
This offense so far on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to make it 4th down. Here we go with McCaffrey. Now he's free at the 35. Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey, 69 yards. And the 49ers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead down to 10, 24-14.
49ers 14. Piñeiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball. Well, the great coach said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Open man right side, Myers. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
Gain of 13 yards.
Hey, I'm gun. Let's go. Hey, I'm gun.
Straight ahead, ETN. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably run this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They go play action now. Lawrence. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And it'll leave them with 3rd and a full yard to go.
8 yards on the pickup. And this
13, Luke. 11.
3rd down.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And the Niners get there and bring him down. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Get set.
Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And he is tackled inside the 49, right to the 35.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Purdy now to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Jags force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10.
At their own 10-yard line.
Go, let's go. 23.
Back to throw, Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that he can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Going up top. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
11.
Throwing now, Lawrence. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
How was that not a safety?
Here's Logan Cook now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. An audible here to get a new look. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Fielded at about the 28. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Here's 1st and 10.
Do not. Yellow. 18. Yellow. Up.
Throwing. Purdy. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here we go. 1st and goal.
Outside. Yellow.
To throw is Purdy. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Yellow. 18. Watch out. Stop.
Here's Purdy. Now he'll tuck this and run.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
3rd down and goal coming up here.
Outside. Yellow. 18. Watch out.
Purdy to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
A big one coming for kicker Eddie Pinheiro. This to get it back to a 1-score game. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. Well, no field goal attempts for him until the final quarter, but no hesitation on his end. He comes right out and nails his first field goal try.
And give him a lot of credit, too, because he stood there the entire ball game, but has managed to stay with it both mentally and physically. When they called on him, he was ready, and he knocked it through the post.
Had a nice little rain game win streak going. It's going to be it. It's for tonight anyway.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Lawrence.
Oh, wow.
And he'll take it across midfield.
Giving me a shot.
And down to the 48-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Here's first down.
Get set, get set.
Here's Purdy to throw. That's complete to Pearson. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
17 yards. And the 49er first down.
And they'll stop it with 4 seconds showing on the clock. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Purdy with one final shot here. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. This ball intercepted. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So it's the Jaguars who come away with a win. And they got a solid outing here from their quarterback, Charles. And that's, of course, Trevor Lawrence.
Until next time.
Was how composed he